What is happening right now with IOTEX? That baby running.
I'm on a blockchain with it, and my blockchain monkeys full of octane in them. You know the vibe, plus we shredded than a motherfucker. Yeah, crash monkeys. Yeah, crash monkeys. Go 100 of the 8s, gorillas in a mess. All these bad rules all over my shit. It go.
What is going on, blockchain monkeys? Eagle here, and I'd like to thank you for coming to my jungle. And first of all, I'm no financial advisor whatsoever, nor am I a professional in blockchain technology. But there is one thing that I absolutely will do, and that's give you my opinion. So today, we got to talk about IOTEX. We also got to talk about Ripple and a little bit of Alliance block. Do you see what is happening here in this space? Do you see what's happening in this metaverse? Let's get to it. Now, let's give a huge shout out to Lunar Crush. They've been doing their thing for a long time now. If you want to check them out, please do, because you're going to get some insights on crypto that you're not going to get anywhere else. Okay, they have, based on a relative combined social market activity, IOTEX has hit alt rank number 1 out of the top 3,264 coins across the market. 24-hour activity at 18 cents. It is jumping. But like I told you before, you know what gets me even more excited than the price movement? Is the utility behind it. You got a foundation right here. You understand, if you haven't done any research on IOTEX, get in there and start digging. Pull that onion back. I mean, it is beautiful. It's one of the projects that when you're researching it, you love it. It feels so good. Get in there and dig, all right? Now, we have a rank of number 1, IOTEX. This IoT company right here, where do you get a load of that Pebble tracker they got going on? Come on, people. It's just, this space is just, oozing FOMO, oozing with opportunity. Keep looking. And you know what? Great thing is, there's a lot of great projects out there. You just have to dig, do your foundational research. Now, we got IOTEX. We are excited to partner with Travala to enable IOTEX payments for 3 million plus flights, hotels, tours, real world utility again. Okay, not to mention all the other branches they got going on. Okay, the DeFi, what they got going on with DeFi right now. Come on, man. There's multiple things you can do here. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, I'm sorry, got a little carried away. Now, to celebrate, Travala is given 900 in travel credits. Well, I'm gonna have to participate then. Oh yeah, okay. Enter via the tweet below, Ava IOTEX. Here we go. But it don't stop. Don't stop there. Okay, because as we come over here, shout out to Art Malkov. At this point, it is quite clear that when it comes to focus on real-world connection, IOTEX is far ahead of any other project. It is only time before the whole world experiences what it means to have blockchain tech that's frictionless all around the world. Now, we must get into this article because I didn't understand all this until like this morning. I'm like, what's this here? Another bridge. Another integration. Let's take a look. IOTEX relay chain partner to bridge the real world to the blockchain universe. Oh, really? Oh, really? Okay. The teams of IOTEX and Relay Chain are thrilled to announce the extensive collaboration in bridging numerous EVM-compatible chains to the IOTEX network. Relay Chain will become a major conduit to transferring high-value assets into the IOTEX network from Avalanche, Moonriver, Phantom, Heco, Shiden, Polygon, Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum, and many other existing and future networks. Now, when you talk about interoperability, so how do you expect me to contain my FOMO and my hyperactive information or FOMO disorder? Like seriously, like from the outside looking in, how do you expect me to just be calm with all this great information? You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Okay, let's get back to it. I think we can do it. The partnership will commence once the bridging of the native utility tokens of the aforementioned networks, as well as tokens that have been incubated by MCN Ventures. That means these babies have been nurtured, sprinkled with the right amount of ingredients, and just put at a right temperature in the oven, and that baby just baking. Let the banana cake break. You know what I mean? All right, now, IOTEX is a decentralized network of users, developers, and enterprises that collectively govern and utilize the IOTEX platform. As an EVM-compatible Layer 1 blockchain, IOTEX now powers an ever-growing ecosystem of smart devices. You have dApps and digital assets. Network transactions and smart contracts are fueled by the IOTEX token. Do you understand the value that's going on here? All right, now, which also enables anyone to be a shareholder in the IOTEX network. The IOTEX mainnet has been running error-free since April 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, that's flawless. Okay, now, and is maintained in a decentralized fashion by 60 delegates, including Blockfolio, CoinGecko, and Draper Dragon. Join our community of 100 plus. You know what? I'm gonna leave this right here for you. Okay, put the article in the description below so you can go check that out. As a matter of fact, no, I'll put it on my Twitter page. Get in there if you're not connected. But you understand what I mean when I say there's so much goodness baked in. See right here, you're not getting Becky's cooking. You're getting Mama's cooking right here. This is wholesome. See, if IOTEX here, listen on now payments. You may accept payment in IOTEX. They're literally telling you what's coming. Okay, you have USDT, USDC are now supported on iotube.org between Binance Smart Chain and Binance Chain and IOTEX. Okay, do you see the integrations that's happening here? Do you see the foundation and plumbing being laid right before you? As long as the information keeps coming, I'm just going to keep giving it to you. You have IOTEX and IIC are piloting the first ever IoT blockchain enterprise. Learn how they are testing its viable solution for medical suppliers and otherwise. You see all the fields they're integrating into. As you can see here, IOTEX ranks 5th in volume for 24 hours on Coinbase. The secret is getting out. Okay, so let's switch lanes. We have Alliance Block here. Over here, we have Amber. This is a video I did on March 11th, 2021, talking about Alliance Block. And as you can see, the growth is amazing. The integrations are crazy. Let's take a look at this article that just popped about 2 days ago. As you can see here, ladies and gentlemen, Alliance Block partners with Flair Network to deploy DEX testnet, funders MVP, compliance framework, and more. Where do you get a load of this? Alliance Block partners with Flair, the DEX and funders facilitated by our chain agnostic interoperability bridge will be deployed to Songbird. Flair's Canary Network, with planned integration of our regulatory and compliance layer, plus our liquidity mining as a service. Do you know what? Oh my goodness, you talk about over compliant. You talk about being ready for when the doors blow. Alliance Block looks to be doing that. Huge shout out to the Bearable Bull. He's a stone cold beast. And guys, for that song, Shitcoin Shiller, that I did about BitBoy, in the beginning of that track is the Bearable Bull's voice laying it down. Okay, now we have Hugo Filion here. I'll leave that in the description below so you guys can check that out so you can bang that. Okay, if you're in the XRP community, I need you to bang that track till your ears go numb so you understand what is happening here. Okay, now we have Hugo Filion here, co-founder and CEO of Flair. Just told you before about the integration with Alliance Block and Songbird. I want you to take a listen about what's happening here. Get integrated.
Well, you've got these huge communities and this massive amount of value that is kind of locked out of the smart contract system today. Some people say, oh, but you can wrap Bitcoin. We can't wrap Bitcoin. You can't do that in a way that is trustless. So you've got the issues with.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, huge shout out to Tony. He has been doing this thing for years. Information out the ass. Get connected.
With either having to use a registered custodian or a bridge, which actually today, pretty much every bridge model we look at is actually really just an unregistered custodian. So basically, they custody your funds, but they're not registered, and there's no financial protection for that. No regulator is looking after them, and it's basically it's pretty dangerous. So these are cross-chain bridges we're talking about, not things like plasma or whatever, but cross-chain bridges that people are using to get value from one chain to another. And really the way that Flair does it is it creates what we think is a genuinely, for the first time, a trustless bridge. So a bridge that doesn't have a custodian, a bridge that if the multi-sig wallet behind it breaks, well, there is no multi-sig wallet in the Flair bridge, but ultimately the existing bridges use some form of multi-sig, whether they like to tell you about it or not. And when that multi-sig breaks, ultimately there's no way to recover those funds. So the nice thing that we've done with our trustless bridge is that we've essentially moved the bridge the key components of the bridge to the consensus level. And we then use consensus to essentially manage that bridge.
Ladies and gentlemen, do you understand what he just said there? If you're not listening intently and you just miss it, this technology here is just breakthrough, man. It's amazing. And you are here first. I hope you got your moon boots. I hope you got your moon boots ready.
And what that means is that, little bits of it, so each particular person or set of relationships inside of the bridge, they can break, they can die, they can go wrong, but the system itself as a whole can carry on.
Boom. So before we go, I got a few Ripple updates coming in from Bank XRP. Great to see Ripple when top blockchain companies became uniforms. Take a look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, you're here first. You are here first, seeing the next set of unicorns. You already know what's happening right here. You know what's going to happen with this lawsuit. We just don't know when. Actually, if you ask Bitcoin, he may be able to pinpoint you the exact date from his secret sources.
You and all your secret sources. I'm so excited, wowsy. I'm coming all black and I never turn back. I'm telling you the truth, no Fauci. Hey, big boy, you're big connect. We only say it because we see you lying on your set. Whole lot of research here. It don't get no realer. You should probably stay in your lane. You should probably stay in your lane.
Go on, let the fat lady sing that.
So we got some Sologenics news. And huge shout out to MYC Network. He's been screaming from the rooftops about Solo and get your trust line set, because as you can see here on December 24th, there will be a snapshot and it will be distributed on January 20th. So before I let you go, huge shout out to Bank XRP. He's one of my secret sources. And we have here identity, patent, and intellectual property. Let's take a look. We have here ISO 222.
ISO, baby.
Payments, and ultimately will facilitate payments moving between legacy networks such as SWIFT and emerging payment gateways like MasterCard, Ripple, or R3's Quarter. However, adoption is complicated and many banks are not looking to migrate until 2025. But you know what's even better than that? You don't have to wait till 2025. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will all see each other on the moon.
Cause it's the standard in this bitch. XRP. I went to YouTube University, and now they mocking me with no degree. We saying by the Swift. Keep it walking. Respect your elders in these bushes. Bitcoin is talking.